So what's new?
Well, Tommy and I...
They got a divorce.
You what?
I filed for divorce.
That's the best news I've heard all day, honey.
Now, one of the things about Abrams' Hand, though, is that it was dark. And we all had a great time being together, but the movie was dark and it really affected people's moods. And 6 months later, like this was in a period where we shot like 5 movies in less than 2 years. We made a movie called Turkey Day. And Turkey Day was the exact opposite of Abrams' Hand. Turkey Day was written, I'd always want to do a holiday movie, and I felt like doing a Thanksgiving Day movie would be a little bit easier on the production because you wouldn't have to have as much set dressing. So as long as we could decorate a house, we didn't have to worry about a town that looked decorated for Thanksgiving. We didn't have to worry about so many other trappings that go into like doing a full-on Christmas movie, as we would learn. And so Turkey Day was a blast. Most of it was shot in my house. In fact, in the room I'm shooting this in was Ben Tubbs' character's room.
Alright, fucktard, listen up. Alright, fucktard, listen up, because there are rules. Don't touch my shit. Don't mess with my action figures. Don't read my comic books. And certainly don't touch the Galactica.
I'm sorry, the who?
It's my computer.
It was all the exact same cast from Abrams' Hand, but doing a very different film. It involved Colby Wallingford in the lead, who impregnates his very young wife, who got married on a whim, and she finds out that she's pregnant on the day she delivers divorce papers. And Colby discovers the pregnancy test and decides he is going to go win her back, John Hughes style.
Some popcorn? Ned?
Hey, Dad. Will you give me a drink, please?
Sure. Anyone else?
Me.
Me too. Silver bullet.
I'm so glad you're home, sweetie.
Oh, feels good to be home. You too, honey.
Drinks?
Thanks, Dad.
Ned?
Thanks, Dad.
Special brew. Here you go.
Hon, could you get some napkins? Please?
Really?
Please?
Pants. Pants.
Oh,
Yeah.
please. With sugar on top.
All right. Here you go. More napkins than you'll ever need.
We're comfortable.
I'm comfortable too.
What are we watching again?
Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
I like the one where they make all the adult voices sound really weird. Like, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, they do that in all the Peanut specials.
No, Ned. I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do, but whatever. I'm more worried about the fact that Tim Burton's decided to do a live-action 3D version of the film where he's going to have Johnny Depp be Charlie Brown, Jason Alexander be Snoopy, and Kate Blanchett be the teacher. So, no more funny voices. We look forward to Tyler seeing that film and then going back and watching the show and then thinking, why are the voices all weird? My childhood. The abortion continues.
Mm-hmm.
I'd watch that. Anything in 3D.
Yeah, right.
Good grief, I live with cultural imbeciles.
Hi, honey.
That's where the crux of the movie is. It's him trying to survive this weekend that he crashes. That it's a very close knit family weekend, and he crashes it. But I wrote it very much like National Lampoon's Vacations prequel. Like I wrote Colby like Chevy Chase in that movie. Like this is how maybe Clark and Ellen met.
You can't say a word to them. Just don't say anything, please.
I won't. But I want to stay.
You're blackmailing me? Really?
You know, a woman in your condition shouldn't get so worked up.
And it was a blast to do. We loved being around each other. We had so much fun, and it was anchored by a lot of great performances.
And you got Ned. I guess we should be glad he's doinking a dinosaur, because if there was a wet hole in his computer, he'd be poking his pecker into that.
Okay, so when we were shooting Turkey Day, we had the big family dinner scene towards the end of the shoot. And that was cool because we all had our private scenes together throughout it, and then we all kind of got to come together near the end and really get to experience the last few days of set all together, which was really great. But it was also the scene that I was probably the most nervous about having to do because I had to kiss Ellen in that scene, and I was new to on-screen kissing in general, and certainly had never kissed somebody who was several years my older, and I had been going over it in my head the weeks before this, and I'm just gonna have to do it. I can't hold back. I've got to really just go for it the day that it is, and if I hold back, it's not gonna be funny. I gotta go for it, and as no matter how much I tried to really psych myself up for it, oh gosh, it was so nerve-wracking. So it came to the day, and it was the first time, and Jim, called action, and we did the scene, and I just went for it, and I did the kiss, and Ellen, bless her, she totally dodged me. She totally dodged me, and completely right when I went in, she went oh and just completely missed, and it was then that it registered to me, because I, in my own ego and selfishness, never occurred to me that Ellen didn't want to kiss me either, and so that totally, after that, it took off the edge for me completely, and it was just oh, okay, I'm this big hairy guy who's playing this really weird character on this show, and she doesn't really know me, and she didn't want to kiss me either. And when your hip went out during the Congress of the Cow, well, we just made it work, like we always did. Hi.
For God's sake, stop!
I'm sorry that true love bothers you.
Actually, I think I like it just fine here. I might stay till Christmas.
You're not gonna stay till Christmas. You're not gonna stay till breakfast.
Oh yeah, well, I'll just move in right next to her and I'll blow your mind.
So Turkey Day, that movie was a blast to be a part of. The project was awesome. The writing, I felt like, in a sense, even on set, really was kind of a John Hughes movie. That's kind of what I felt. It was the creativity on set. We were having fun, so that energy and that fun bleeded over, in a sense, to each scene. So it was just a wonderful experience. To even be a part of Twitchy was a great experience. It was always, everything was always light, meaning there was no pressure to get at a certain point in the scene. There was a lot of freedom, which was wonderful.
Okay, Nettie, you and I are going to finish up the desserts for tomorrow. Yes, hon.
Can I lick the bowl?
Of course, you're my special helper, aren't you?
I am.
Greg, why don't you and Andy finish up the shopping for me today, please?
You want me to go to the grocery store?
Yeah,
The day before Thanksgiving?
please?
Sure, honey. That's what husbands do. They support their women. Hey, while I'm there, you want me to get you anything from Normandy circa 1944? Maybe the Gaza Strip? Baghdad. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, how about some fattoush to go with the turkey?
That sounds lovely.
Okay.
Another one of my good memories is my husband, Conrad, on Turkey Day, tells the dumbest jokes. I mean, really, they're really dumb. But he thinks of them very quickly, and some of them hit and some of them are very funny. They're dad jokes. Really, that's all they are, dad jokes. And we were done filming one day, and we were hanging out, and I normally drink Shiner Bock when I'm on set. After I'm done on set, not on set, but after we're done. And I pick up a Shiner Black because they have a whole family of flavors that comes out every once in a while. And so I'm drinking this Shiner Black. And I drink it and I go, wow, this is really good. I really like this Shiner Black. And Conrad looks at me dead serious and he goes, well, once you go black, you never go Bock.
Parents?
Turkey Day ended up being some of my favorite screenings we ever had. The drive-in, shout out to Josh Frank and the Blue Starlight. They showed it every year for a while. They would sometimes show it like as a doubleheader with, call it a doubleheader in film? A twin billing? That's also baseball. Well, a doubleheader, double feature. That's what you call it in movies. But they would show that with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is a John Hughes guy, was like you couldn't get any better than that. But we had a great premiere too. So I talked in a couple episodes ago about how much I love Bare Bones and how great those people are. Well, we decided that with a film like ours, sometimes the world premiere is what you make of it. And so we wanted to give the world premiere to Bare Bones. And we had a packed house and people waited. I mean, I think we had, we literally had people standing up. We had hundreds of people in the audience. Great screening, live audience. They had been drinking all day, so they were perfect for the mood that we and I walked out king of the world from that screening. And then we get into the awards, and I'm gonna do a shout out to Marcy Price Jackson because we met at a festival after this happened, and that's how she knew who I was. So the Bare Bones Awards ceremony, look, they're long. Anybody that's been there, they're long. You bring snacks. You smuggle in drinks. This is they can be hours long. And for some reason, they did the Best Comedy Feature Award pretty early in the process. And I remember we had snuck in a bunch of Shiner Bock. And I remember the lady that runs the theater yelling at us going, that better not be 6%, because in Oklahoma, the beer's weak, Adam Hampton, in Oklahoma. So they announced the Best Comedy Feature, and we didn't win. And I was like, I'm still young and I still think that awards matter than they think they should. So we didn't win, and we end up the guy that wins says, "Wow, I thought Turkey Day was winning this." And I said to myself under my breath, "You and me, brother." And I kicked my foot forward. The beer bottle that was had just finished. We're in the top of an auditorium. It bangs off of every seat from where I'm at all the way to the bottom of the stage. Bang, 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 bang. And all I do is just sink underneath, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. We ended up winning Audience Choice, and it was, again, film festival awards matter, but they don't. You shouldn't. The screening was enough, and it was a good time, but Turkey Day it's still one of my favorite movies. It's one of the only ones I really do watch just about every year, and at least in chunks, because there's just not a lot of good Thanksgiving movies. And, I'm glad that we were able to at least give some people a good Thanksgiving movie to watch.
Hey, how's it going?
Down here.
Yeah.
Hey, I couldn't help but notice when we were driving up that your yard's getting a little brown. Let's say tomorrow we go down and take the pickup and get a load of cow manure and fertilizer and spread it around out there.
Well, it's Thanksgiving. I mean, grass is supposed to be brown, isn't it, Billy?
Just saying. Down there in College Station, we got San Augustine. It is emerald green. Tell you, can't put too much.
Wow. Yeah, guess you can. Hey, I got some beer with your name on it.
Oh, all right, thanks.
Go for it. Yeah.
Well, how could it get any worse?
You're probably right.
Hey, Greg, where's the Lone Star? All you got in here is this Lithuanian commie stuff.
No, I notice everything you do, honey.
I know. I'm just thankful for our family.
Yeah. And I'm thankful for you.
Grandpa and Grandma are kissing.
That's what people do when they love each other.
Gross.
I know it's okay.
So, see you at Christmas.